Yes, sir. Your boy's back. Going for a record. Oh. Let me try that again, actually. Going for a record. Okay, I had to try that again, but what's going on, y'all? It's the boy, mine, Larry Sunny, back on camera. Your favorite YouTuber, you know what it is. So if you're new to the channel, maybe you might sub, maybe you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but yeah, we're on the way to 500 subs. Currently at like 467, so yes, sir. I've been trying out this new thing lately. I want to show y'all real quick though. Let me go to my, oh man, that took a lot out of me. Sliding takes a lot out of me, I swear. Sliding takes a lot of energy out of me, especially since I went to the gym earlier today, in my building, cooked breakfast, but I'll get into all that. But before I do that, I just want to say this. Mine, Larry Sunny. Hey, let's try that again, actually. Did it not speed up, dog? Did it not speed up? This is why I don't edit my vlogs, because I'm just like, it's real authentic. And last time I did it, wait, let's see. Mine, Larry Sunny. Nah, it's not going as fast as I wanted to. Let me speed that up real quick. Oh, here we go. Let me put it up one. All right, let's try that again. Mine, Larry Sunny. All right, it's a little bit better, but I'm working on the recordings and everything like that. But man, I hope y'all are doing good. Hope you're doing great. Happy to be back on camera once again. Vlog 31. I'm honestly I'm gonna dedicate vlog 31 to 40 to honestly better storytelling. Let me close this up. Alright, cool. So I'm back. So I'm gonna dedicate vlog 31 to 40 to better storytelling. That's kind of like my mission. I want to get better at just breaking things down because my mind be going 1,000 miles a minute sometimes when I'm actually on camera. So I'm gonna start with, what I did today, what I made, and where I'm at now, right? And how am I feeling and all that cool stuff. So woke up today, went to the gym at around 8:40, 9 o'clock. Hit the treadmill, was kind of doing a little speed walking action, 3.8, 3.9 type beat for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then in between that session, I ran for about 10 minutes. Yeah, 8 to 10 minutes. Ended it on a walking pace of about 3.0. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty light. Felt good. I feel like I needed it. I've been going to the gym in the morning for the past 3 days, and it's been great. I've been feeling good in the morning, especially before work. So I might try to keep up with that. With that being said, after the treadmill, I did a little bit of light work with legs again. Pretty light. This time I took 2 dumbbells, got that leg action going, and just hit that, you know what I'm saying? Get the quads going. Low-key, I've been thinking about taking some boxing classes or kickboxing classes, but I'm not there in my life or at that point yet where I feel like I could just sign up for that. I gotta get a better schedule underneath my belt, right? So that's gonna take another level of consistency, again, outside of YouTube, outside of work, and literally just outside of my gym habits, right? So it may work for me though, given that I could combine the gym and kickboxing / boxing all into one. So yeah, that's kind of where my head is at in regards to my fitness, right? So post fitness, post gym, after doing legs and kind of doing some pull-ups, I came back into my apartment, took a shower, and contemplated if I should go to Ulta. I'm being honest. Why go to Ulta? Mainly because I haven't been to Ulta in a minute. I'll only be going to Ulta, you know what I'm saying, when I got a shorty or somebody by my side, if I'm being honest. Don't got that in my life right now. Not complaining about it either. Because the sleep is good, but I thought about going to Ulta for a second because I want to get some new facial routine treatments going on. Not saying that I don't like what I use now, but I feel like there's better products I could be using to get a better glow. Because I don't use sunscreen or anything like that. So I was like, should I blow $100 today? You know, 120 bucks today just on some facial cleansers and exfoliates and creams today? I didn't, because that was just an impulsive thought, but it is on my list of things to do because I do want to take that to the next level too, because I enjoy doing all that cool stuff, you know, just self-healing. You know, I'm starting to understand it. I'm starting to get it now. You know what I'm saying? Doing that is actually a real luxury in itself. Because first of all, if you're not in the routine of even washing your face or cleansing your face, well, you should definitely get into that because there is I would almost say that's ritualistic. It's healing and you just feel like a new person. I remember talking about this in one of my old videos. I believe it's called like 5 things I do to stay grounded as a YouTuber. I think that's what it's called. So I kind of crossed over that in one of my old videos. But yeah, I'm just trying to take that to the next level. So I took a shower, kind of, you know what I'm saying, trimmed up, and now I'm out the bathroom. Now I'm in the kitchen cooking. I was gonna eat this mango, but I'm gonna get to why I didn't eat this mango. So I'm cooking pancakes. Bro, I know people can see me. That's why I keep looking to the side, because I'm just like, I know people can see me vlogging right now, just talking to a stick in the middle of the room, but it's cool. And that's what comes with the territory. Like, hey bro, if the internet's gonna be watching this, so can they. You know what I'm saying? So they can watch me get into my bag for real. But anyways, I'm cooking now. So I'm making pancakes, chopped up some bananas, chopped up some strawberries. Yeah, flap that up, you know, flip that up, put some oil in the pan, made some turkey bacon, had a side of spinach, had a side of granola, and I had a side of something. Oh, I had a side of potatoes. That's what I did, chopped up some potatoes. So that's what I did this morning. Gym, cooked breakfast, and then I was gonna get straight to the vlog after breakfast, but then I hopped on a game with my homeboy. But back to the mango. The reason why I didn't eat this mango was because as I was chowing down on my breakfast, I was watching somebody else's vlog on YouTube, and their mango was flexible. They was in a whole different country, you know, eating a mango, and I'm feeling on this mango right now, and you know what I'm saying, it's ripe, and I can smell it, but I don't know if it's gonna give me that bending action that I'm trying to get compared to that mango that I just saw in somebody else's vlog. So I'm like, I'm gonna let this ripen up a little bit more, because mangoes are good, and there's different types of mangoes too, for real. Yeah, this is just a regular mango. There's nothing crazy about it. It doesn't say what type it is. 49.59. That's the name of the mango. That's the type it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna just let this ripen up just a little bit. I was definitely gonna chat on it today, but I already had a lot of fruit. I'm probably gonna eat some Greek yogurt after this vlog. But yeah, I know who it is.
Mine, Larry Sunny.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get better at that, cause yeah. Anyway, so hope y'all doing good though, man. I hope y'all doing great, because man, vlog 31 is a big deal to me for sure. Every vlog is gonna be, until I get to 100, trying to get to 100 videos, trying to get to 500 subs. I'm really thinking about dyeing my hair for real. If I get to 500, we'll see. But for the most part, like, I'm really here. You know what I'm saying? It's month 11 in the apartment. So it's, as someone who's living by themselves, I feel like has gotten to a better routine of just, creating a space for myself, loving my space. It's still not easy, you know what I'm saying? Being out here for 11 months in a new city, still trying to get a lay of the lands. A lot of the things that I thought would happen actually hasn't happened yet. And I'm okay with that, because with different cities brings different things, right? So, and I'm also getting older too, and I'm starting to understand that, relationships with things are changing and it's gonna continue to change. So you really just have to make the best of the moment. And what I mean by that is like, yes, I've made friends, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I've had interesting relationships out here that have been great. Some have gone sour. And that's no diss to anybody or them or anything like that. Sour as in like, it's just opened my eyes, to who I am and to what type of people I could be dealing with, right? So again, it's not anything necessarily negative. It's just the reality, right? The reality is, yeah, you're gonna be out here. You're gonna have a lot of days by yourself. And this is my reality, dog. Like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is literally it. And there's beauty in the stillness. There's beauty in the quiet. There's beauty in this peace, whether you see that or not. Because as I keep watching other people's vlogs and, just getting more tapped into YouTube, I'm starting to realize like nobody's doing it like me, dog. Nobody's doing it like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm too real, dog. I'm way too real. A lot of people, I'll just say, a lot of people got to get somewhere first to show off and show you where they're at. I'm showing you how I'm starting, dog. Literally. And I'm not saying that makes me special, but that makes me different from a lot of these other vloggers. If this is my resume and my interview, that's how I'm coming. This is where we're starting at. Like, you see I got nothing in this crib. I ain't trying to show you anything, you know what I'm saying, that you cannot get. If you can't relate to this, then you can't relate to what I'm gonna show you in the future either, you know what I'm saying? So like, we gotta start somewhere. But yeah, I'm watching videos and I'm trying to, again, just trying to figure out what I bring to the table as a vlogger. And it just hit me like, this is basic. You know what I'm saying? This is, somewhat basic, right? It's still an apartment, still gotta pay for it. This is shmoney, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of shmoney, but it's shmoney. It's still some, and it's worth some, and it means some. But again, I ain't even trying to be performative. Like, this is real deal spiel, dog. For real. That's what literally makes me different from a lot of these other YouTubers and vloggers at the moment, I feel like, because a lot of it is based around travel. A lot of it is based around, showing you things per se. I have nothing to show you right now except what discipline can get you. You know what I'm saying? What, quote unquote, locking in can get you. And I want to refrain from using that word lock in, because sometimes it can come with like negative connotations. Like, you gotta sacrifice your social life, you gotta sacrifice the fun, you gotta sacrifice your friends, your family, you gotta sacrifice. No, that's not why I'm here, dog. I'm not here to tell you to sacrifice any of that. If anything, I'm promoting balance, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do like about watching a lot of other vloggers and just YouTubers, and even watching my own videos sometimes, because I'm just like, it's really all about balance. And if you don't understand that, or if you're trying to grasp that, just know it takes a little bit of time. Just keep in mind that that there's steps to it. You gotta breathe. You just gotta walk through it. You gotta see it for what it is and take it on as it is. I feel like keep talking in encrypted words, sentences, and messages, but if you get it and you understand it, then you'll relate. And if you don't really understand the messages that I'm putting out there right now, then you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. Sometimes you gotta be in a different space to get it. And again, going back to me being almost out here for years, going on 11 months, it went by fast. Time flies. Time flies. And with it going by fast, I'm starting to come to the conclusion that yes, I'm gonna go somewhere new. I'm gonna be somewhere different. Like, I already see myself somewhere else. Like, mentally, I'm not here right now. Mentally, I'm somewhere else. But in this current moment, I'm enjoying the process and I'm enjoying the journey, because I am the journey and I'm showing you the journey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that you get something out of my journey, right? Everyone's journey is gonna be different. Everyone's path is gonna be completely filled with different obstacles and things you gotta get over, things you gotta limbo under just to get to where you're going. But yeah, with it going on 11 months, it flew by. It is flying by. One thing I will say is that having a plan is somewhat necessary to get here, right? But the next thing, you just gotta follow through and have faith. I'm not gonna lie, because there are some doors that have closed on me out here that I did not anticipate closing. So I'm in this loop right now. Not necessarily a loop, but I'm on this path where trees, bushes, I can't see necessarily what's gonna be next for me per se, right? But I keep walking forward, I keep striding, because I believe the path will reveal itself eventually. Because with each and every day, I'm taking my arms, I'm using my hands, and I'm just digging through, digging through. For real, because I'm a baller, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just digging through, for real. But literally just moving the bushes and the trees out the way, because fear is going to be your greatest asset. Sometimes fear is what's going to push you forward. And right now I'm kind of living in that, per se. I'm not scared of the future or what it's going to bring for me. I'm in this state of I don't know. And being in an apartment by myself personally is a new reality for me, because it's like, how do I pivot? How do I move from here to get to what I see? So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate to that. Like, that's real spill right there right now. That's currently where I'm at. So again, that may explain why I haven't gotten any furniture yet. I'm just not in a rush to really furnish a place that I may not be in for a long time. So yeah, so that's really me going into how I feel, which kind of leads me into my next point of me trying to honestly consume less music, because I'm trying to enter into a new state, and with some, music is a frequency that I like to tap into every now and then, a vibe that I like to tap into for sure. But I'm starting to realize that some vibes I may have to let go, or some states aren't meant to be tapped into on a daily basis, because it brings my levels down when I really should be feeling up. So be careful about that. The things you listen to, the things you watch, really do alter how you see things and how you move going forward. So I do want to throw that out there. So I've been trying to consume less music. Like, when I'm driving to work, I don't drive with the radio on. I'm not driving, with my music plugged up, blasting. I'm just driving in silence. And I don't know if that's a new level of or state of consciousness for me per se, because there's been points in my life where I haven't been able to use the radio in a car before, haven't been able to play my own music in a car before, but that's because I couldn't. Now I'm actually doing it by choice, and I feel like there's a huge difference between that, right? So yeah, I do wanna try to get better at that. And I feel like that process has been going pretty well for me. Like I actually feel a lot clearer in the mind. I don't feel so foggy per se. I don't feel like an emotional roller coaster, I guess, if that makes sense. Not saying you can't tap into your emotions or anything, but you should stay tapped into your emotions. I'll say that. Definitely stay tapped in. Um, but yeah, going off what I said earlier too, I kind of got a little list going, just so I don't ramble. But referencing what I said earlier too, like again, don't confuse music, that's a frequency, but don't confuse the internet for the world either. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a vlog for sure, and I'm showing you, what I'm saying, what discipline and doing the basic things can get you, like having a plan, saving, being open, what I'm saying, being vulnerable can get you when the opportunity comes. The opportunity came, now I'm here, and now we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm taking advantage of the opportunity. I took advantage of the opportunity, and the opportunity sparked me to start vlogging again. So we're here. But yeah, don't confuse your internet for the world, dog, because it's really easy to get lost in the sauce and lose touch of yourself. So I highly suggest, if you're struggling with, a lot of personal things, to just put the phone down, for real. Put the phone down, go take a walk. In my earlier videos, I said, go get you some sun. Sun really makes a difference. Eating some green things, red things, straight from the earth really does make a difference, right? So definitely try to do that, for real. That's my challenge to y'all. I appreciate y'all coming back though, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have any subs. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wouldn't be here if I didn't have any subs.
Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for the subs.
For real. So, literally. Or if I didn't feel like people were watching, yeah, I would still do it regardless though. Because I actually starting to fall in love with this, for real. Whether people are watching or not, this is great to do for me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all though. Maybe one of these days I'll get back into editing and vlogging, or editing, chopping, putting music overlays and talkovers into my videos. But I really do want the first like 100 vlogs for me to just be like real in-depth videos, just trying to connect with y'all, just trying to show my personality, trying to show my mental state of mind, you know what I'm saying? Because for real, rocking those shorts too, dog. For real, I'm really thinking about getting into fucking getting back into boxing or kickboxing. I definitely want to sign up for a class, because I was shadow boxing in the bathroom, right? And I'm just like, okay, this is really a workout. I could really use that cardio workout. That cardio workout, right? Used to do karate too when I was younger. I only made it up to like a yellow belt, but I was doing that shit. I was doing that. I was on it. You know what I'm saying? For real. But that's low key on the list. I really need to do that, because I gotta let out some other emotions too. I can't be happy all the time. There's no balance in that. You gotta release. But hey, I appreciate y'all coming on here, kicking it with the boy again. Hope y'all have a great day. Grateful to be here. Grateful y'all came back. And if you like the vibes, make sure you sub. You dig? Doses.